loves, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This one's kind of special because it is the summer solstice. We're halfway through the year. So these readings, this spread of mine is going to be about your energy of the last 6 months and how that's influencing your path, your creative path now, and what you need to know about it. So happy summer solstice, and let's get started. This reading is for Cancer, whose correlating major arcana card is the Chariot. This is the artist card, here to represent you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. So Cancerians, we are going to start this reading off with the Muse deck. And we're going to ask what energy from the past 6 months is now fueling my creative practice. Second row, with the Light Seers deck, we are going to ask, how is the energy influencing my creative path at this time? In the third row, we're going to ask with the Creativity Oracle, what about this energy needs to be explored in depth? I'm going to follow up with the cards of truth and then the Lenormand cards for a little clarity, a little more, and then we're going to ask what else Source would share with you today. So we're going to use the astrology dice, and we'll use that to overlay your birth chart, whether it's the astrology or the cards of truth. It will be helpful, and then we will do a star seeds card and a moon card to sort of give the flavor to the spread. So let's take a look and see what the Muse deck has for you and ask what energy from the past 6 months is now fueling my creative practice. Wow, the Emperor. Very nice. Yeah, that's great. Big, strong energy. Don't know why, but I just noticed that the Emperor is 4th in the major arcana, and you rule the 4th house, or the 4th house rules you. You are a partner in the 4th. Stability and all of that. And here, of course, the Emperor and the Empress have their own role to fulfill in the major arcana. So, right, the Emperor does all of the delivering of the High Priestess. So whatever you have asked for from that well, the Emperor delivers. So nice. Of course, the Magician has to approve and would dole out in what measure, but it is always right for you. But the Emperor actually does the delivering. So interesting. Okay, so let's see what the cards of truth have. Jack of Diamonds. This is very interesting for you to have here too, because the Jacks are Uranus energy. The Diamonds are about your skills, talents, finances, how you present yourself, how grounded and able you are in your finances and in this world of needing to sell yourself, literally, as an artist. So you've been hard at it. And I'll just say, it encompasses the aces, 2s, and 3s, which is the Sun and, excuse me, self, and then the 2s, which is that moon energy, and that connection willingly. And then the threes, which is sort of parting ways with whatever you've been building, all very quick. It can happen in a moment, or it can take a few days, few weeks, but it's not a long-lasting, it's a quick action. It can have long-lasting results, but to get through it, it happens pretty quick. And the star, this is nice to get here too. So, shining stars brighten the sky, bow joy from afar when happiness lies. In starlight, dreams come true. Hope is in sight. Success is in view. Wow. So you're either about to really come into the ask, or whatever it is that the magician and the high priestess has felt that you've earned. You've been working very hard as a jack. They've got a lot of work to do, and they get it done in a very fast-paced, creative way. So you've really been putting the nose to the grindstone. And that would be around your skills, talents, and financial abilities to sell yourself. Again, literally, as an artist. Okay, so that's what you've been up to, and or has come around for you. So let's move on to the second row and see, how is this energy influencing your creative path? Ooh, the Emperor again. Wow. Wow. Now he's got a chess piece here. And again with the number 4. So how is this influencing? Wow. I mean, we've talked about the Emperor and what the Emperor does. And delivering. So maybe you're still looking for it. Maybe you've gotten it in part. Maybe you're not sure it's coming. Maybe you're so ready. It's like watching the pot boil. Of course, it never does. So, yeah, you've made your request. The Emperor is on his way. It just hasn't happened yet. And this is what is influencing your creativity. Perhaps you're starting to doubt, or that you're not going to get it in the way that you think you need it. But do you ever? They always deliver something, but it's hardly ever what you expected. So let's see what the cards of truth have. 3 of clubs in reverse. Okay, so the 3s. This is a card that is like the big think card. You really got to put your thinking cap on. And it's in reverse, so maybe you've thought all the thoughts you need to think. And yet the Emperor is holding off because there's something more. And you're not quite sure what else they're looking for. I mean, as far as you're concerned, you have done all you can do. But apparently you haven't, because it seems to be hinging on whatever you've missed. Now, we are talking about skills and talent and your financial selling abilities. Now, that is selling who you are as an artist, your actual body of work, how skilled you are, what talents you're showing. Are you a full package? Are you able to wear all the hats? What hat is it that you are asking for, either in whole or in part? to improve upon your abilities as an artist. Because he's the artist card, or one of them. And highly intuitive, too, I might add. All right, so let's look at the Lenormand. Flowers in reverse. So that basically is kind of saying the same thing, because the happiness just hasn't come in yet. That you're looking for it to happen, and it hasn't yet. It will, it just isn't there yet. So they're looking for something that you are still needing to fulfill in your agreement in order to have this abundance come through for you. You know, it will depend on how much of what you're asking for that you actually get in the way that you would like to receive it. For all your efforts, that reward is hinged on something. So let's take a look at the third row and ask, what about this energy needs to be explored in more depth? Secrets. Show you the cover here. And I'll leave that up for you after I read this so that you can see that more. Conceal plans and actions from those not ready to accept you as you are. Interesting. So it's just not timed right. It's just not ready. Whatever you're asking, there's some other something that needs to happen. You're not quite ready to reveal the big reveal of all this work. You're ready, but the universe isn't quite ready for you yet. There's something more that needs to happen first. Seven of Hearts in reverse. So we're talking about an emotional letting go of something that has served its purpose. Staying out of the victim mode, so don't get down on yourself. It's coming. Don't worry about that. It is coming. But the Tower moments of the sevens is all about staying out of a victim mode, because the sevens can really get pulled into that, whether you're going to feel sorry for yourself or whether there's something that needs to be tweaked somewhere along your path. So that possibility will be taken out of the equation, and you will have a clearer path to have that ask that you are so ready for. Oh, it's so hard to wait, but it's waiting for a very good reason, because whatever it is going to make this situation really pretty perfect for you. You'll be willing and ready to do an upgrade on what's not working for you, whatever it is, emotionally has had its season, and now it's time to let it go with your full recognition, acknowledgement, gratitude for having that in your life. It may be something that you don't think you need to let it go, or you weren't aware that it needed to be tweaked, deconstructed, or that it was ready to go. All right. So, yeah. It's also the Devil card. So it is something that is a decision about what is going to make you a more balanced person emotionally. And for a Cancerian, you know how deep those emotions run. But you're also that cardinal sign, so you see the bigger picture. You do understand. And by the way, this is your summer solstice. I am on the solstice myself, so, and a Cancer sun. So yeah, this is kind of big. Nice to know it's coming, and nice to know that it's around the corner. Nice to know that there is something that it's just time. It's time to let it go. You've invested and reaped all you're going to get out of whatever emotional situation you are in at the moment. But once you do, woohoo! 2 emperors. Gotta love it. All right, let's see. Let's make a commitment, right? To ourselves, to our own emotional well-being. Whatever has you second guessing about where you are on this journey, just accept that you are who you are and that you don't need to explain yourself to anyone, that they're not in a position to accept who you are. It doesn't really matter. So if that was part of your wish, let that part go and come into fruition for you and nobody else but you. Okay, Cancers, I am going to roll the dice. Let's see what you've got. Pretty exciting, summer solstice. All right. Ooh, 3rd house, the moon, excellent, and Leo. So, 3rd house, what's happening in your 3rd house in your charts? Cards of truth and astrology-wise. What cards do you have in there, especially over the solstice and in the 3rd house, which is Gemini-led, right? It's Mercury. It's mutable. It's air. Gemini is. And the 3rd house, of course, is communication. So, asking you not to. Keep it close. Don't give it away. Think twice, because you are operating with your emotions and got to get a little more solid in that. We've got to take care of yourself like a Leo does. So think about that. What would a Leo do? Very good question to ask yourself, because you can be joyful, you can be giving, you can be really big personality, but it is you taking care of you emotionally and how you communicate those emotions. Yeah, wow. Okay, so let's see. Starseed, love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. So that's where they're going with this, Cancerians. You and nobody else but you. You're taking care of it. That inner you, outer you, and all about you. I love it. That's where you need to make your commitment. Can't wait to hear what the emperors are going to deliver, what your big wish was about the cell here. And of course, I'm looking at this and thinking about my own past 6 months. And yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of things that that could relate to. So maybe you're finding that the same thing. Okay. I'm keeping my secrets to myself. All right, let's see the moon card. New moon in Taurus. All right, prosperity lies ahead. Yes, Taurus loves prosperity, loves their creature comforts. And the new moon. All right, I think the new moon is coming out around the solstice. So that's going to be quite a time period for us Cancerians. Love it. So check your chart, see where these things lie, and what's in them, and how the transits are playing, and especially with that the moon cycle. Absolutely precious. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Cancerians, for watching, and best of luck to you. And as always, happy creating.